Good morning to my YouTubers and my Zoomers. We are going to do a beautiful heart opening yoga dance flow this morning. So we're going to move gracefully, slowly, gently, ease our way into the day with beautiful soft movements, and it's really going to help to improve our posture. It's going to be delightful. So here we go. We're going to get started. Here comes our music and our timer. Our class will be an hour long. Take your feet shoulder width or a little bit better, toes turned out. Pull the tummy up and in. Tighten up the thighs. Spread out the toes. And we're going to breathe in and breathe out. Bring your hands together. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, bringing your hands to your heart. Breathe out. Go at your own pace. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's just slow down our busy minds and zoom in on our breathing for a second or two. Linking the breath and the movement will relax your mind right away. We're taking our shoulders up, back, and down. Roll them slowly up, back, and down. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and exhale down. Take your head in a very slow circle over to the right shoulder. Relax your chin across your chest. Over to the left side. And slowly up. Exhale on your way down. And inhale on your way up. As we go through all of these isolated movements, take the time to notice where you have sore spots and where you need to give yourself a little extra tender, loving care. You are allowed to do that. In fact, it's your job to do that. So we're taking our head over to the left side now and relaxing the chin across the chest and making a slow circle. You need to make your circles as slow as feels really good to you. Good work. All right, let's bring our feet, toes pointing a little bit towards the front. They can be slightly turned out, not too much. We're going to sit. And then pull in the tummy and stretch. If you'd like to reach your arms forward, go ahead, sit and stretch. Greg told me it was going down to 40 below zero last night with the wind chill. I'm surprised we even wanted to get out of bed this morning. So we're taking this really slowly, warming up everything, opening up the side body. Let's do one more. And now we'll change this for the left side. Sit into your chair and stretch over with your left arm. I like to put my hand on my tummy to remind myself to lift those muscles up and in and tighten up my waistline all the way around, supporting the back. We'll do 4 more. This is really starting to heat up the thighs and get the blood pumping through the whole body. Let's think about our hips next. We'll bend our knees and take the hips in a circle. Pelvic tilt, tuck your tail. Push your hips side, back, and side. So we're moving slowly in a circle. Front and side, back, and side. Coming up tall, bend the knees, and we'll take the hips in a circle. Start front, now we go to the left, so we're doing the opposite side. Tuck your tail to the front, push your hip to the side, push your hips back, side. 2 more circles coming up really slowly. Let's stand up tall. Take the feet a little wider apart and turn the toes out on a 45-degree angle. And here we're bending our knees side to side. Just start by bringing your elbows to your waist. We'll bring our hands in and then open. In and open. And your elbows are staying a little bit stuck to your sides. We try to make sure our knee goes exactly in the same direction as our toes. If that's going well, you can try bringing your hands up higher. Palms up, out and back. Bring your right arm up, bend your knee on the right, and open your heart. Reach to the back. Bring your left arm up, bend your knee on the left, and reach open to the back. If you like, you can follow your hand with your eyes. Try to focus. We're not rushing this. Take your time. Up Of course, if your shoulders are cranky, make your shoulder circle smaller. Do what you can. Okay. Bend your knee on the right and reach your right arm up. Slide your left hand down your left leg. Bend your knee on the left. Left hand up. Slide your hand down the right leg. Let's take both arms up through the center and draw a big heart opening circle with them. Take your hands to the back. And now bend the knees. Relax over if it feels good. Feet parallel. Stretch the legs a little straighter. Bend the knees and slowly come up. And here I'm going to turn my toes out again. Bend the knee on the right. Bend the knee on the left. Draw a big circle with your arm. Bend the knee on the right. Bend the knee on the left. Bring your hands up through the center. Open, take your arms back. Bend your knees. Relax over if it feels good. Turn the feet parallel, stretch the legs straighter. Bend the knees and roll up. Let's do that one more time, but this time when we get to the end of the sequence, we'll stay at the bottom for a little while. Turn your toes out again. Reach up on the right. Draw a big circle. Reach up on the left. Draw a big circle. Reach up on the right. Draw a big circle. Up on the left. Draw a big circle. Come to the center, pull the tummy in, reach up, out, back, bend your knees. Come on, forward fold if it feels good. Toes point to the front. Okay, so we're hanging out here for just a moment. Let's walk the hands over to the right. And slowly walk the hands over to the left. And walk the hands over to the right. And walk the hands over to the left. Now, keeping the hands in the center, bend your right knee. And then come to center, bend your left knee, and center. Your knee is bending in the same direction as your toes, and your feet are parallel, toes pointing front. Bend slowly and come up. Let's do 4 more, and up. 3, and up. 2, and up. And here's one more. Bend both knees a lot. Take a deep breath in. And slowly come on up to standing. Good work. Turn your toes out, and we'll bend the knee to the right, bring the arm up, open, and back. Bend the knee to the left, take your arm up, open and back. Up, open and back. Up, open and back. 4 more big arm circles, opening the heart. 3 more. 2. And 1. Okay, let's turn our toes to the right and come to a little lunge. Turn your shoulders towards the short end of your mat. And now we're taking our left hand and drawing a big circle up and open. That's your left hand. You're facing the right side, your right foot is forward, and your left hand is drawing a circle. Your right hand is resting on your thigh. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Turn to the short end of your mat. Take both arms up. Let's draw a big circle and bring the hands behind the back. Clasp and slide the hands down the back leg a little bit, opening the heart. And slowly coming out of that, we'll face the front. The feet are parallel. If they got too far apart, scooch them in a bit. Now we're turning our toes to the left and turning our shoulders to face the left side. Putting the left hand on the left thigh. And now the right hand's going to draw our big circle up and open. Inhale up. Exhale, open. Really open your heart. Feel a big stretch in your chest. Inhale up. Exhale, open. Inhale up. Exhale, open. Turn and face the short side of your mat. Take your arms up and back. Clasp your hands behind you and open your heart. Slide the hands down the back leg a little bit. Good, relax, face forward. Parallel your feet. Let's bring our feet in and relax the hips a little bit. So let's go back to our hip circles. Bend your knees. Remember, today is all about tender, loving care. So if you need to take pauses or little breaks, we'll do that again. So bend the knees, sit, pull the tummy in. Take the hips around in a circle to the left side. Standing tall. Nice work. Let's take our hands up, open, back and down. Hold the back of your thighs. Slide your hands down as you come down with a flat back. Place your hands on your shins. And here you are with a flat back and your hands on your shins. Now take your right hand and sweep it up, open, and slowly bring it down. Let's take the left hand up, sweep it open, and bring it down. Bend both knees and slowly come up. Let's try that again. So here we go, big circle. Take the arms back, elbows down, hold the back of the legs, forward fold with a flat back, push your tail back into your hands, and then slide your hands down to your shins. Keep a really flat back, tighten up the waistline, take a breath in. Exhale, sweep the right hand up. Take a breath in and bring it back down. Take a breath in. Sweep the left hand up, exhale. Take a breath in. Bring it down. Bend your knees, breathe in. Exhale, roll up. Shoulders come back and down. Okay, we're turning to the right side of our mat. We're going to come on down with our forward fold if you like, or with a deep low squat. You get to pick. Let's take a big breath. Take the elbows back, open the heart. Bring your hands to the back of your legs. Push your tail straight back into your hands. And then slide your hands down, maybe all the way to the floor. If you need to bend your knees, that's all right. And let's step to down dog and pedal our heels really slowly. We'll bring our knees down towards the floor. Let's take our time and lift the heels, then crack the toes, bend the knees, really slowly coming down towards the mat. And here you're on your knees, coming up. Tummy tight. If you don't like being on your knees, you can do this next part standing up. We'll take our arms in the big circle again. Inhale up. Exhale. Bring the hands to your lower back, the top of your buttock. Squeeze your elbows back and lift your heart, tuck your tail. Let's take a couple of breaths here. Okay, and now we are bringing the bottom into the chair or sitting on your heels, depending if you're standing or on your knees. Then come on down to child's pose. If you want to stack your hands, that's okay. Or reach your hands up the mat. Now we're coming forward on our forearms. Come forward and slowly bring your hips to your mat. Pull the tummy in. Focus on opening your heart and squeezing your shoulder blades towards your spine. All right, lay on your tummy and bring your hands under your armpits. And here we're coming up, squeezing the elbows up and back. So you're just lifting your hands. They're in a W shape. Baby cobra. Take a breath or two. And bring the hands down. Good. Do a half plank push-up. And come back to child's pose. All right, coming back up on your knees again or standing. And if you have a knee replacement and you don't like doing child's pose, you can always do down dog. Bring your arms up. Open. Take them back. Place your hands on your lower back. Lift your hips. Tuck your tail. Lift your heart. Take a breath or two. Pull the tummy in. Okay, we're going to slowly come on down to child's pose. Or if you don't like child's pose, you can do down dog. Couldn't find it in your eyes, but I'm sure it's written all over. Now we're using our forearms to walk up the mat. And we're bringing the hips slowly down. Pulling in the tummy, pushing down into the elbows, spreading out the fingers, tightening up the waistline. Coming right down onto your tummy now, put your hands under your shoulders. Lift up your hands and your elbows, opening your heart. Squeeze the shoulder blades towards the spine. Baby cobra. Take a few breaths. Okay, we're doing a half plank push-up, hands under the shoulders. Push up. And taking it back either to down dog or child. I'm going to go for down dog this time, but you do what feels the best to you. Bringing the knees really slowly down. If you prefer, you can stand. Coming up on the knees, we're taking our hands up through the center. And the elbows come open and back. Bringing the hands to the lower back, upper buttock. Fingers point down, tuck your tail, pelvic tilt, lift your heart. Take a couple of breaths. Okay, we're bringing our hands to the floor And we're coming to forward fold. So tuck your toes and slowly get your feet underneath you. Come to your forward fold, relax. Let your head hang. Bend your knees, take a nice big breath in. Slowly come to standing, and we're rolling the shoulders up and back and down. Okay, we're going to walk our hands out like a caterpillar and then slowly come back to standing. So here we go. Inhale up. Take your elbows back, open your heart. Bring your hands to the buttock, push the tail back, forward fold, slide your hands down your legs to your shins. Stop here for just a breath or two. Good job. Bend your knees and bring your hands to the floor. Walk slowly up the mat to your full plank, if you can. And if the full plank is too much, then go for a half plank. All right. Walk the hands back towards the feet. Pause here, just hang out for a minute, relax your neck, take a breath. Bend the knees, take a breath in. Exhale, you're rolling up. Pull your shoulders back, your chin in. Let's repeat that one more time. So bring your hands up through the center. Take your elbows out to the side and back. Really focus on opening your heart. Bring your hands to your upper leg. Push your tail back into your hands. Slide your hands slowly down your legs. Bring them to your shins. Let's keep a flat back and take a breath. Now we're bringing our hands to the floor. Walking the hands out to a full plank if you can. And if that's too much, go for half plank. Pull the tummy in. Okay, if you can, bend one knee at a time and keep the waistline tight. Pedaling the knees. If you're in a half plank, you lift one knee at a time. We're going to lay on our tummies. Slowly come on down to your tummy. Reach one arm out to the back. So this is my right arm reaching back. My left hand's by my shoulder. Hamstring curl. Then pushing into the left hand and turning the knee open and up towards the ceiling. The right hand is down, palm down against the floor, and you really feel a big heart opening stretch right here. And now slowly come onto your tummy. stretch the left hand out. The right hand is under the right shoulder. Hamstring curl the right leg. Push into the right hand. Turn the knee out. And feel a big heart opening stretch against the floor. Coming to your tummy. Okay, let's go for a half plank push-up right here. And now you're at tabletop, hands and knees. We'll bring our right foot forward to the top right corner of the mat. And pardon me guys, but I gotta pull my pants up because they're just sliding down. So here we're going to bend the knee in the front, press forward into the hip a little bit, opening the hip flexor. The right hand is on the right thigh. And we're taking the left hand up, open and back in our great big circle. So let's reach forward, reach up, reach open, reach back, and bring it down. Okay, let's reverse the circle. Take it down and back, open, then up and forward. We'll do it again. Reach up, open, back. Bring it down and reverse the circle. Reach back, open, and forward. Nice work. Okay, we're coming back to our hands and knees. Take your time. You have a choice of child's pose or down dog. I'm going to go to down dog and pedal my heels a bit. Pushing into the hands. Really slowly now coming back to hands and knees. Bringing the left foot forward to the top left corner of the mat. And pressing the hips a little bit to the front. This time I have my left hand on top of my left thigh. I want to watch and make sure my knee stays in alignment with my ankle. And I'm taking my right arm in that big circle, reaching up, forward, way up, out to the back. I'm bringing the hand down by my side. And now I'm going to reverse that and reach to the back. Up and forward. Don't rush, take all the time you need. Let's do it again. Reach up and slowly to the back. And then reach back and up and slowly to the front. Good job. Hands on the floor. We're going to slowly come back to hands and knees. We'll walk our hands back towards our feet and come to forward fold again. Take your time. Tuck your toes. Nice work. Okay, we're taking our feet into what I call the A position. It looks like the letter A. And then turning the toes to the right side by putting the feet on train tracks. So the feet are a little bit spaced, at least hip width or shoulder width. And from here, take a big breath in. Bring your hands behind your back. Let's clasp and slide the hands down the back leg, lifting the heart. Take a breath. And slowly come up. We bring our hands to the front thigh and keeping the legs a little bit straight right now. We're going to slide ourselves down to a forward fold over the right leg. And bring the hands to the floor if you can. Bend both knees and slowly come up to standing. Turn yourself to face forward and you're back in the A position. Turning to the left side, put your feet on train tracks so they're at least hip width apart. Let's bring our hands up, open, back, and clasp. And now you're pulling your tummy in again, lifting your heart and sliding the hands down the back leg a little bit. Really keep the belly tight. Take a couple of breaths here. Okay, we're bringing our hands now to the front thigh. We're up tall, keeping the legs pretty straight if we can. Let's slide the hands down to the shin. And bring the hands to the floor if you can. Relax. You might need your yoga blocks. Bend the knees, take a breath in, and slowly come up. Face front. We're taking the toes on the right foot to the right side. On the left foot, the heel goes back just a little. Keeping our legs pretty straight, we're going to put one hand on the hip, take the shoulder back, and reach out to the right. Now let's push the buttock towards this left hand and reach out with the right. And slowly come on down for a little triangle. You can bring your hand to your shin again. And if you like, take the top arm up and open it to the back. Let's take a couple of breaths here. And slowly come on up. Face front. Take your toes of your left foot and turn them to the left. And on the right foot, the heel goes back a little bit. Put your right hand on your right hip and pull your right shoulder back. Let's take the left hand, reach it out, push the buttock back into the right hand, reach out with the left and down. Hand on the shin again, trying to stack our shoulders. If you like, you can reach the arm up and back. Let's breathe. And slowly come on up to standing. Nice work. Okay, we're taking our feet wider apart and into a bigger lunge. Feet on train tracks. The back foot is planted. The heel is a little further back than the toes. Front knee is bending. Turning the shoulders to face the short end of the mat. We're going to bring our hands up into a big YMCA position. Pull the tummy in and take the shoulders back. Okay, now bring your elbows down and squeeze them back a little bit. A nice cactus or goalposts. Reach them up again. Let's do that again. Bring the elbows down. Now your hands will come to the front thigh and you'll slide your hands down. Slide, slide, slide. Bring your hands all the way down to the floor. Just relax for a minute. We're coming down to a deep low lunge and lifting the back heel. Now if you want, you can put your back knee down or keep it up. Leave your left hand on the floor and we'll reach up with the right arm in an easy twist. Take a breath. Now bring that right hand down and thread the needle, reach under. We'll do that again. Reach up, take a breath. Reach down and under. We're coming to tabletop, hands and knees. And back to child's pose, just take a little breath. Nice work. Back to tabletop, knees wide. I'm coming up through a deep low squat. So I'm taking my knees wide apart and getting the feet underneath me. Slowly coming to my deep low squat. I'm trying to get my heels to the floor, but they are down, I can tell you that. They're feeling a little tight in the calves this morning. Okay, slowly coming to standing. I want you to take a breath in first and then slowly come on up. Feet apart. And we're turning now to the left side. Coming to a nice lunge. Plant the back foot, get your feet on train tracks. Make sure the front knee is coming on top of the ankle. Good job. Let's bring the arms up to the YMCA. Take a breath here. bringing the elbows back and down into a cactus. Up again. Back and down into cactus. Good. Clasp hands. Lift your heart. Pull in your tummy. Bring your hands to the front thigh. And slowly we slide our hands down all the way to the floor. Come on down to a deep low lunge. And if you want to, you can lower your back knee or keep it up. We're going for easy twist, floating the left hand up. Inhale. And then exhale, we're slowly bringing that left hand down underneath the right. Thread the needle. Inhale up and open. And exhale down. Nice work. Okay, we're coming to our hands and knees. Take your time. Rest in child's pose just for a moment. Now we'll sit with our feet in front of us. We're going to loosen up the hips a little bit before we sit cross-legged because Grandma has tight hips. Hands back behind you, and we're just rotating here to the right and center. You don't have to get your knees to the floor. Do what you can. Now if you like, you can reach your arms to the front. It's a little bit more challenging, or if you need to leave your hands in the back, that is okay. So we're just rotating the legs in the hip sockets. All right, let's sit cross-legged now. If you need to sit on a cushion, let yourself have it. We're going to stir the pot to begin with. We reach our hands to the front and over to the right, into the center. Exhale forward. Inhale center. Exhale forward. Around, inhale center. Exhale forward, around, inhale center. One more time, exhale forward, around, inhale center. Hands to the floor. We're going to take the left hand up and reach over towards the right. Bend your right elbow if you can and just relax over. We're trying to keep our hips anchored to the floor. Let's do that on the left side. Reach up. The elbow bends. We reach up and over. And come to center. Even if you can only move a little bit, that's okay. Exhale over. Remember, this class is about TLC, tender loving care, opening your heart to yourself, being kind. All right, we are changing feet. And again, we're going to reach to the front, this time to the left, and center. to the front, to the left, and center. Placing your hands on the floor beside you, let's reach over to the left. Bend the left elbow, exhale. Inhale up, over to the right, exhale. Inhale up, over to the left, exhale. Inhale up. Exhale over. Nice work. We're going to float our arms around to the right. And then float the arms around to the left. The right hand holds the left knee. Gentle twist. Float your arms around to the right. The left hand holds the right knee. Gentle twist. You can look back over your shoulder. Exhale into your twist. Let's do 2 more. All right, it's time to lay down on your back. Let's stretch the arms and legs out in every direction for a minute. Okay, we're bending our knees, putting the soles of the feet together, relaxing the knees open, and then bringing the arms down into the cactus position. Pull the chin in and relax. Take some nice, slow, deep breaths. Let yourself sigh. Reach the arms out in the T position and take your knees to the right side. Just let them relax over, don't force it. Turn and look to the left. Bring your knees to the center and relax them over to the left side. Turn and look to the right. Close your eyes. Slow, deep breaths. And now back to center. stretch your legs out if you like, or leave your knees bent. And bring your hands down beside you, palms up. Let's pull in the chin and pull the shoulders back and down the mat. And then relax.
Activity completed.
Alright guys, if you are getting up, I want you to roll slowly onto your side first. Pause here, take a breath or two. But you don't have to get up, you can lay there and just rest for a while if you want. Use your arms to help you sit up. And if you're planning to stand up, I want you to do it slowly in stages. Just come onto your knees, bring one foot forward, and pause halfway up. Take a breath here. And then we'll slowly come to standing. Take our hands up and in to the heart, and make a little heart shape in front of your chest. Thank you so much, guys, for being here with me today. I really appreciate it. Bye-bye, YouTubers.